My name is Dina Formentini, and I've been sworn in. I'm here today to talk to you about protesters as a security issue, and I'd like to start out by just touching base on what the city attorney said. I just want to remind everybody that you do work for us as the people, and that makes my constitutional rights extremely relevant to what you're doing here today, regardless of what he says. The reality of the situation is there's never actually been a single incident in which a protester at Baywalk harmed anybody. Am I going the right way? All right. In 2004, the St. Pete Times stated that when public officials say they need to restrict free speech to protect public safety, they often have other motives for their actions. So our question is, what are the motives of the city council and the city attorney for impeding on our free speech rights? Mayor Baker has stated that there's a perception of security issues at Baywalk and that we have to address that perception regardless of whether or not it's a reality. Well, the fact of the matter, and I think we all know this, that perception is not reality. The actual security issue at Baywalk involves patrons being violent towards protesters. The picture shown here shows a woman being arrested for assaulting a protester after leaving Baywalk. A glass bottle was thrown at protesters from someone at a Baywalk bar. Drinks have been poured on numerous occasions onto protesters from Baywalk's drinking establishments. A protester was punched in the face by a drunk Baywalk customer. A number of protesters have been pelted with ice thrown by Baywalk customers. And this person violently shoved an activist twice. Multiple occasions, our signs have been destroyed by Baywalk patrons. So even in the face of this violence that's been inflicted upon us, we've never, in return, physically harmed anyone else. So how is it that we can be labeled the security issue? So don't blame the victims. If you think that protesters create a security issue based on the violence that's been inflicted upon them, would you then say that wealthy people then create a security issue because they're targeted by thieves like Rick Baker? We don't bring guns to protest. To give you an idea of what other cities are dealing with, this man brought an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle to an Obama opposition rally in August of this year. We bring signs. We're nonviolent. We've always been nonviolent, and we will always continue to be nonviolent. The U.S. Constitution guarantees the right to freedom of assembly, and that's the responsibility of both the City Council and all of you to uphold. Moving protesters across the street is not a sufficient alternative because there is no alternative to free speech, and we never have and will not in the future prevent anyone from entering the complex. We're not bad for business, and again, you answer to the people, and the people are urging you to keep the sidewalk public. We're not a safety hazard. And in light of these times, it's hard to remember, but freedom and democracy never have and never will be bad for the economy or business, so it's in the best interest of everyone here to keep the sidewalk public.
Thank you very much.